What's going on, everybody? Jason Fitness. I don't know if my shoulder was going to hold up that weight. We're going to work with the RMT Club, all right? The RMT Club is a tool developed by David Weck of the Weck Method. We use it for training any kind of swinging-based motions and a lot of different rotational-based motions, all right? And with the RMT Club today, we'll be doing Barbarian swings, particularly underhanded Barbarian swings, all right? Now, underhanded Barbarian swings, great for anybody looking to develop power and stability during any of their swinging-based sports. Great for anybody sick and tired of, like, you know, those beat-ass, boring shoulder exercises where you go to the physical therapist because you love doing bench press. They're like, oh, you got to sit there and do your rubber band exercise like that. That exercise is boring as shit. This is a great alternative to opening up the shoulders, strengthening the rotator cuff so you can get back to your heavy chest pressing and heavy lifts again. Or, you know, for those of you guys who have an office job that, like, you're getting the carpal tunnel from being like this all day, it's a great way for relieving a lot of that tension in the shoulders. It's also phenomenal for opening up tightness around the torso and the spine. Most people in today's society have no ability left to rotate in their torso, and that's one of the leading factors that builds up to lower back pain, knee pain, and foot pain. So this is a great tool for a lot of different reasons, and we're going to start today with the underhanded Barbarian swing. I'm going to do a couple reps real quick to show you what it looks like. I want you to look at what's going on with the club, right? What's obviously going on with my arm also, but more importantly, I also want you to pay attention to what's going on with my hips, knees, and ankles, all right? I want you to see all the rotation going back and forth, how when I go, I shift my weight head over foot, head over foot. We call this gold dot, green dot alignment. The gold dot, green dot concept is a principle we use for body mapping where it kind of tells you where your body is in relation to each other, and it helps out from a balancing perspective. So your gold dot on the back of your skull, right? And you have two green dots which sit right by the knuckles of the outside two toes, right? Where the toes connecting to the feet. And you'll notice how when I'm doing my RMT clubs, I'm gonna shift my body weight head over foot, head over foot. And you'll see in some of the other videos when we come back to that topic how key a principle it is. But here's a couple of RMT swings, right? Underhanded. I'll go from the back view, right? All right, so let's talk about what's happening with that exercise, right? Let's start with the arm circles. Now, the biggest mistake people make when they do any kind of arm circle is they're afraid of hitting something. They're afraid of extending their arm out. So first and foremost, make sure you have room to swing where you're not gonna be worried about, like, hitting the lamp or hitting the chandelier. I would say hitting the kids, but maybe they deserve it, I don't know. There's a 3-step process I use to teach my clients the arm action portion of it, right? So you start with the underhanded swing, right? Like you're throwing a softball. 1, I bend the elbow, I tap the shoulder, right? That's step 1. Step 2, I'm gonna open the cabinet door, like you're reaching for something in the kitchen cabinet, right? Open the cabinet door. Now this is forward. Number 3, I'm gonna throw the dart. How do you throw darts? You gotta get it up an arcing angle, right? You're gonna get that same motion for the club. So to start, my arm's gonna open up, my eyes are gonna follow, I'm gonna throw the dart. Notice how I'm going up and away with the club. I'm not just letting it dip down, all right? You're not gonna get any momentum that way. Out, up, and away. Tap the shoulder, open the cabinet door, throw the dart, right? Tap the shoulder, open the cabinet door, throw the dart. Once you get comfortable with that, you keep your eyes forward, tap the shoulder, open the cabinet door, and now you get a blind side, throw the dart. And right now I'm tapping my shoulder, but eventually you don't even have to tap the shoulder because momentum is going to take you right around and you get this free-flowing motion that's going to be great for, look at how much my shoulder is opening up. Look how it's stretching out the biceps right now, right? You're going to get a great heart rate burn out of this too. Now, also, let's shift down to the lower body, right? What's going on with the feet? I'm going to go through a couple reps, right? You'll notice how when I'm going, my head's over my right foot, my head's over my left foot. I got head over foot alignment, columning, right? Gold dot, green dot alignment. When I go to come down, what am I doing? Heels away all day. I'm flaring my heel away. Look at that. You see what I just did there? The club comes down. I scoop with my hip. I scoop with my hip. turn the heel away. Now, as I come down, I scoop and I flare this heel away. Watch what it does. It loads the glute on this side. So now, when I go to come up and I flare this heel out, that heel flares away, it shifts me back to this side. I'm loaded in the right glute. I'm loaded in the left glute. And now what I'm doing is I'm doing this heels away rotating motion where I land in the backside. What am I doing right here? Let's go back to some of the other videos, right? Toes in, pigeon-toed, knee out, right? I'm loading the bow. My head's over my foot. Squeezing my lats and my shoulder blades, right? Gold dot, green dot alignment, riding the rails. All these same principles apply. I go to scoop. I flare the heel away. That loads me into this side. What did I just do here? Slow, toes slightly turned in, knee turned out, heels away all day, both sides, right? I'm in that glute, squeezing with the shoulder blade, the lat, the oblique. I'm coiled. I'm head over foot. And all I'm doing is I'm going side to side as I go. Let me give you a couple reps from the front. I'm right here, right? Forward. Once again. Look how I'm shifting my body weight. There's almost no movement from the arms. If I want to go faster, I'm just rotating from the hips. Now, don't get me wrong. You can take the hips out of this exercise, take the legs out of this exercise, and it's a great shoulder stretch. Like, I'm going to do it the wrong way now, right? You can see how I can still do it very arm-based. But from a total body perspective, you want to put the hips in there. But let's say you don't care about your hips. You're like, Jay, listen, I just want to loosen up my shoulder so my hand doesn't go numb and I can go back to benching 315 on the plates, right? Or, Jay, I want to go back to my yoga class again and be able to hold the plank position without my arms falling asleep. Great. Just get the rotation. And if this double underhanded swing is too much for you, let's just go with underhanded swings first. Just like this, right? Now, a lot of people have never seen the RMT clubs before. You can buy them at shopwecmethod.com. I'm going to try to I'll put a link at the end of this video so this way you guys can see where you can go to download this club. They're about 99 bucks each, right? It's a great tool. We're going to see some of the other videos we use where we train golf swings, baseball swings, tennis racket swings, it's, throwing a softball, throwing punches. Any of your swinging-based sports can be trained with the RMT club because it creates a way to generate force that you really can't recreate with dumbbells or kettlebells or even cables like that. So it's a phenomenal tool. Don't pause it yet. If I missed anything. And that's all I got for this one. So we're going to do a couple of the other exercises in following videos, but underhanded Barbarian swings are by far the easiest exercise to do. They're the easiest to teach to clients. And like I said, you start with just that basic underhanded club swing, and then as you get better, you add that double-barreled arm bend and the blindside dart throw, and it's a great exercise for opening up the hips, opening up the torso, loosening up your shoulders. So try it. Let me know how it worked out for you guys. Stay tuned for the following videos because we're going to go over some of the other exercises like double golf swings, overhanded Barbarian swings, and infinity swings, all right, which are actually really freaking tough. And if you ever find yourself in a situation where you need to get some cardio in but you don't have a treadmill or you can't run because you got a lower body injury, this is a great secondary option to get a lot of that same movement in there, get your heart rate up, but not aggravate those injuries. So, like always, put that in your crack pipe and smoke it. Actually, don't. Say no to drugs. Drugs are bad. But say yes to RMT clubs because they're good. Great job today, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.